Welcome back to your daily dose. That's my pal Susan. I'm Robert, and we are talking broad gaps in understanding and doing. Right? What does our pal Yoda tell us, Susan?
Do or do not, there is no try.
Right. And I mean that's Yoda is by all accounts a Buddhist. His philosophy, right? And he has that very practical sense of himself. What we mean to it's similar to the path to the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? Which speaks toward the lack of action. And I was thinking about this on my run this morning too. Shakespeare, the it's in Hamlet, my favorite. The when he is thinking about his he's looking at his stepfather who he knows killed his dad but can't prove it, and he's cursing in his mind that he's praying, stepfather's praying, but he won't let those prayers without good deeds or actions will never be heard in heaven, as it were. All of these things speak toward that dichotomy, right? We can mean well, we can know well, but if we don't do well, it doesn't land. We've got to be active. I mean, this is the foundation of Parkinson's, right? In that sense, that we need to be active. We need to be in motion because the body's not working as it's supposed to. Philosophically, it works the same with all human beings. We
Yes,
need to do.
yes, and it's yes, especially true with us, Parkinson's people, and proven to be true with us. So one of the things that you had said in those conversations is if you're not getting your heart rate up sufficiently, you're not getting the benefit, and you're fooling yourself.
Yes.
And to do that, you need to know what your resting heart rate is. You need to check, when you get back. So I did. I checked when I got back. And then I thought, Susan, it's been so long, you don't even know what your resting heart rate is. When I would suffer from the NOH, the lightheadedness and
Yeah.
stuff, my blood pressure would go super low, like scary, scary, scary low, and the heart rate would skyrocket to keep me up, from falling over and stuff. So I actually really don't know. I mean, I know what it was at the end of today's workout, but compared to what? I don't know. So I'll find out.
So yeah, we're right on the cusp of. I felt like this for years, but I feel closer than ever. And this is actually hopefully some of my upcoming research too. Wearable technology may be filling the gap on a number of those things because if instead of not knowing if we're wearing something, whether it's a watch or whatever type of thing, so we always know the constant, then
Yeah.
we'll always know the workload over a period of time too. And by the way, that data is being automatically tracked and therefore then can be placed in front of our healthcare professionals. So there's no the old, log of calories or how much exercise did you do. The problem is perspective. People always overestimate what they do workout wise and how well
Right.
they eat. They always
Right.
overestimate because we
Right.
wish we
Right.
did. We
Right.
wish we are better than we are. But if we have something tracking us, um, in a positive way, I mean, I don't mean this in a big brother way. I mean this really for us to face the truth. And this is probably the hardest thing in healthcare or life in general is to face the truth. How many
I
calories
think,
are we eating? How much are we working out? At what level? Right?
but
Instead of being able to tell
yeah,
the story of, but I do everything. I need a pill because I'm doing everything right.
yeah.
Mm.
So what's the gap? What's that space in between? It's how motivated you are to know the truth.
Ooh,
You
okay.
have to seriously be prepared, as we were in our day one program, to take the hits, to see where our vulnerable spots were, and we're not all there at anyone in a
How many
lifetime.
times? Yeah, how many times did we see that in the approach to the inmost cave, step 6 in the hero's journey? People saying, I'm doing pretty well actually. I'm good. And putting on the brave face, which is understandable, right? About whatever's going on with Parkinson's. And then just off of this, and this will be for the next dose, where our good friend Barry showed up to the Jam for Joy the other day and just said flat out, and pardon the language because it's going to go this way, he said, I feel shitty today. and I kind of questioning everything I felt about Parkinson's. I used to feel good, like I was managing this disease, and I don't know if I am anymore. That's the edge. That's the cave on the next dose.